Questioning my girlfriend and losing trust. My girlfriend and I have been together for 2 years and have a 6-month-old daughter. Before last week I was certain I would marry her and we were happy together. On last Tuesday she told me she was leaving the house to do DoorDash for a bit. She's a stay-at-home mom while our daughter is young, so she does this to make a little money for herself. She called me while I was working complaining that I had the stroller, which isn't suspicious in itself, because sometimes an order requires to go inside the mall or another building, and she uses the stroller to bring the baby inside, but she was extra upset about it that day. I told her I would finish the appointment I was at, and then meet up with her to drop it off, and she said okay. I finish the appointment and call her and she doesn't answer. I text her and head to a CVS nearby to get a drink and other stuff. I call her again when I arrive and still no answer and no response to my previous text. At this point I'm getting a little worried because she normally responds quickly. Get my stuff from CVS, get back in the car and call again to no answer. At this point it's been 30 minutes since my first call, so now I'm worried something is wrong. I pull up her location because we share each other's location, and her phone is in the middle of the park. I sit and watch it for about 10 minutes, and it's moving down the trail of the park. I call again and still no answer. Now I'm thinking maybe it was stolen or something, and I'm really worried about her and our daughter. Luckily the park was 6 minutes from me, so I drove over, and what do I see as I'm parking? She's walking down the trail holding our daughter with some guy. I get out and call her name, but she's too far, so I try to walk quickly to catch up. By time I get close enough they are near a second parking lot, and I call her name again. They both turn around and then walk fast into the parking lot after seeing me, then she turns back and walks towards me while he goes to his car. I ask who the F that is and what's going on, and she says he's just an old friend, and they were catching up. I ask why she didn't answer or tell me about this etc., and she says her phone was on silent, and she didn't think I would like her hanging out with him, so she didn't tell me. Now I don't exactly trust her, and she did DoorDash again yesterday for the first time since then. She sent the little share dash link to me so I could see her locations. I didn't ask or expect this of her, and as I was watching it, I notice it says no active order, but she's driving anyways and gets to an apt complex and is there for about 20 minutes. I called her and asked how it was going, and she said good, but she was coming home soon cause she was tired. I asked why it said she didn't have an order, but she was at an appointment, and she just instantly got mad and started saying she wasn't going to be with someone who couldn't trust her and hung up. She gets home, tells me she is going to her sister's for a day or two, packs a bag, turns off her location sharing, and leaves our daughter with me. Now I'm sitting here with no way to go work today, and I haven't been able to get a hold of her or her sister. Was I wrong for distrusting her and asking questions? Update. She called and is on her way home. Obviously we need to talk, but I'm not even sure what to say. She thinks I have no reason whatsoever to not trust her, and if I don't just trust her and forget about it, then she doesn't think she can be with me, and she will no longer be sharing her location with me. I'm honestly leaning towards just trying to forget about it and move on, because the thought of not having my daughter to come home to every day is devastating. I don't know, I guess unless I somehow get undeniable proof of something I have to back off.